Hi, my name is Monkoora, that's Monkoora. We're currently in my bedroom studio in Helensburgh. I'm a singer, a visual artist, composer and a producer, and this is where I make most of my work. My music career has slowly been developing since I was 14 when I started to teach myself from piano. I had my first breakup and I used to sneak into the practice rooms at school to play piano, and I would get really good at it and become my new love. I come from no particular musical background whatsoever. I'm completely self-taught, and I just taught myself how to, record and produce, and collected a bunch of instruments and, learnt them, and just layered my sound and just kept working on that. I always loved making music, and I always loved making visuals as well. I've always been an artist and I've always been a visual artist, but when I was younger I was torn between the visual arts and making music. And I used to always think that because I had stage fright and anxiety and all this, that I should, just be a visual artist. But then, when I started to go down that route, I realised how much I wanted to be a musician. So I didn't want to let that define me, and I put them together. And, when I did, it took on this whole new life meaning for me. I prefer to take inspiration from nature. I also, take inspiration from things like drag queens and queer art, feminist art, goth bands, Clive Barker, people and relationships. It was really cool scoring for Rape Crisis. What happened was my manager got me in touch with Phoebe Cottam, the filmmaker, and she liked some of my pre-existing tracks. So we were just emailing, and we sent cuts back and forth until she was happy with it. And her film's really important because it's about, women coming forward who have been raped, coming forward, reporting their rape, and it's about, de-stigmatisation of reporting a rape, which I think is really important, so I was completely on board with it. It's a bit lonely in the Glasgow scene because, it's mostly shoegazy dude bands, and there's not a lot of artists that are like me, like multi-disciplinary, and, try to do everything. But if they aren't, then call me.